Hey everybody, welcome to eight, day eight, I'm gonna say, of the Aldi Advent Beer Calendar. We got our O'Shea's Grapefruit. O'Shea's has this contract with Aldi, so they've made a lot of appearances. Good for old County Carlo. I love me a grapefruit IPA, so I'm pretty excited. This should be good. It'll probably be a little less sort of bold and pronounced than what we're used to here on the west coast of the United States. Alcohol ABV tends to be a little lower in Ireland, partially by style, partially because of some of the ways they tax alcohol. Um, and so, yeah, they tend to be a little less kind of over the top with most things, especially like hops and stuff like that. But often better balanced for it. It's real easy to just be like hops and hit people with stuff really hard. Balance is a much harder thing to achieve. Balance and consistency. Nice kind of little bit of like a resin sort of hop note, like a sort of a like sap sort of smell, and then a little bit of the grapefruit rind. Mm. Yeah, the mm, man, I'm trying to place that hop variety. It's nice. It's got a nice round flavor without a ton of bitterness. Probably dry hopped, I'd imagine. Doesn't say, but it tastes like dry. Tastes like there's definitely some dry hopping going on there. Dry hopping uh, is where you put the hops in during the fermentation process rather than the boiling or mash process where you make the wort, which is what the beer is before you add the the yeast. Anyway, those dry hopping because it's not heated, you don't get the bitterness, the broken down acids that become like the bitter flavor. Instead, you get the taste of the hops. So anytime you can really smell hops, or you can get kind of a characterful taste, that's either probably added very late in the boil, like the last couple minutes of the boil, or it's added as a dry hop. There's other techniques as well, but this is the flavor of this hops goes really well with the flavor of the grapefruit. It's subtle. It's not like I said. It's not like a sculpin grapefruit where it's like, oh my gosh, that's grapefruit and hops. It's going for sort of a different, milder thing. It's got a nice color, a little hazy, which is totally okay by me. It's come kind of normal now for things to be a little hazy. It used to be a big no-no, but now people kind of like it. It's a very homebrewy sort of thing. There's no actual, other than kind of the aesthetics of it. There's no real advantage to having a clear beer. Anyway, this is to my out of 10 score. I think this is I would buy a sixer of this for sure. So I guess I'd have to give this like a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. This is a very nice beer. This is my favorite O'Shea's so far. I think it's only 5% alcohol. That's pretty typical. So nice, reasonable strength to have a couple if you want, in a responsible fashion. Let's see. Tomorrow we're going to an actual German beer made in Germany, Liquor, which is from Hesse in sort of central West Germany. It's got this sweet um, Kingfisher logo, which I think is very pretty. And I guess I'll let you know some more about it tomorrow when I taste it. Have a good one.